Beautiful people of the universe, welcome back to another video. We have some frequencies going on in the background. Let me know if the volume is right, if you can properly hear these frequencies. I figured this would be good tuning for me sort of in the background as you listen to me speak on these things. And today I have an interesting topic, and more so sort of a healthy reminder along your semen retention journey or your spiritual journey, whatever it may be. Sort of a healthy reminder that a lot of times I talk on these videos about for you to access your highest timeline, for you to make, a lasting impact on the world, for you to follow your soul's purpose and achieve what you were meant to achieve by coming here to this world. I talk a lot about changing your habits, and for you to reach that timeline, it's going to take a version of you that is different than the version you are now. You're going to have to give up vices. You're going to have to give up a lot of different things. I find that sacrifice is going to reward you in this world if you're able to give up vices. But this is sort of a healthy reminder, and one that I think needed to be spoken about on my channel, is that slipping along your journey and falling into those old ways is also a part of this journey. And I'm not advocating any of you to lose your semen retention streak, lose your sobriety streak, lose fall into old habits or whatever it is that you're trying to rid throughout your life to access your highest timeline. I'm not saying that you should go and do that, but what I am saying is that I believe it's important to know that falling down and making that mistake and maybe falling into that not to say trap, but lowering your vibration for that moment and maybe falling into old habits is also a part of your highest timeline. Also to sort of remind you of where you're heading and remind you why it is you followed this path in the first place. So this goes hand in hand with relapsing on anything. Once you go down that slippery slope of falling victim to whatever it is, it's sort of the best reminder that you can have that, whoa, I don't want to live like this again. You find out that on a relapse on semen retention, you realize the negatives that come into your life all of a sudden, or a relapse in sobriety, or a relapse in anything. You realize the negatives that come with it, and you think about, man, this is really not it's all shaken up to be. And I think you must, along your journey, go back and try those things just to become aware of, yeah, I don't want to do that. And you'll find that is an incredible step along your journey to really truly embody the new person that you are becoming. Because for the longest time you may have been spanking it, or getting drunk all the time, or smoking weed all the time, and then there is something internally within your DNA and your cells that says, I have to stop this. Or maybe you get exposed to information online, or maybe you get exposed to an inspirational person in your life and you realize, I have to stop this. Or you make a change and you start going to the gym like really often, and then all of a sudden something happens in your life where you sort of stop on that journey. All of these are needed to truly embody the new version of yourself that needs to be here right now. So I think it's very important to remember this, and that is why this message really spoke to me to get across to you guys, is that on this journey it's okay to make the mistake. It's more about remembering that that mistake and that person that you used to be, you need to almost go back to that to feel what it was like being and living like that. To remind your soul and everything about you that your highest timeline is waiting. And that it feels so much better to be in that highest timeline. So, guys, overall, not the longest message today. I hope that this resonates with you guys out there. Make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing. I really appreciate all the new people that have come in and started to comment and started to share their experiences with me. Ask me any questions. I'm always going to respond to comments unless they're negative. This also actually just reminded me, man, I've been getting some interesting hate comments lately from some of you. And it's hilarious to see people hate on someone like me. Like, what what is there to be mad about? So that's a whole different topic, but it's just interesting. Yeah, guys, it's okay to make the mistake. I think the biggest part about this video is that it's okay to make that mistake, but it's going to take you to realize that you need to change your timeline quickly. As in, the mistake is okay, but realize that you have to allow the energy to make it okay. Allow yourself to say, I know I made the mistake, but I'm going to access a higher version of myself. I now remember how it feels. I'm not going to get down on me about making the mistake. I'm not going to dwell on this issue that may have reset a little bit of my progress, because that is where the negatives are going to keep continuing. That is where you're going to feel bad for yourself. I'm very big on keeping the right mindset in your mind to attract what's worthy for you. So, all in all, hope this message resonates with you guys. Enjoy the journey. Peace.